It's so cold. Like, why does it have to be this cold for? Why? Okay, so it is a Monday and it is about 3:30 in the afternoon. I was at work this morning from 9 till 2. And I got back from work and there was a package that came for me. It's not a book, because me and my dad are doing this thing. So he's given up alcohol for Lent, and I was like, well, Dad, what can I give up? Like, I've got nothing to give up. And he was like, well, why don't you try not buying books until the end of March? And I was like, really? Like, I feel like that's not going to be possible. And he was like, just give it a go. So I was like, okay then. So I haven't bought a book since Lent started, which is okay. But I did pre-order books before Lent started that are coming like in March. And I said, well, I've got books that are coming in March, but I haven't brought them during Lent. I bought them beforehand. And he was like, that's okay. I was like, okay then. But anyway, completely off topic. I brought some Tombow brush pens for my bullet journal. If you are a regular watcher of my reading vlogs, you'll know that I ordered a Tombow brush pen a couple of weeks ago, and when I opened my Amazon parcel, it turned out that the brush pen wasn't actually in the parcel, and that the Amazon package had been like really loosely packaged. I guess that the pen just kind of like fell out of the box. So I got it refunded and I brought it again, hoping it would actually stay in the box, and it has. So this is baby pink, I think, or something like that. So I've got that one there, and then I've got one in this package here, which I don't know how to open with one hand. Okay, and then I have this colour, which I don't know what this colour is. Then I have a third one here, and this one is like one of the cool greys kind of thing, so it's a really light grey, and I always use this to put numbers like on any calendars or anything, so like really light numbers, and then I just write whatever I want over the top. So those are the 3 pens that I brought, and this is what I do when I get some pens. Okay, so in my very first bullet journal, I have like this Tombow brush pen tracker thing, which is like, it has the whole colour wheel of all the Tombow colours, and when you get a pen you colour like the section in. So whenever I get a Tombow pen I always colour this in, so let's just fill it in, shall we? Okay, so first off we have this colour, so it's 800. So if we find 800 on here, where is it? Here it is, here's 800. So what I do is I'll just colour this section in here. This is really hard to like colour looking through a camera lens. See, I've gone over the line. Wow, I'm 22 and can't colour in the lines. Well done, Kirsty. Then the second colour I have is this one, which is code 772. There it is, and that's a blush. So let's colour that section in. Wow, gone over the lines again. Wonderful, I'm just rushing this. And then I have one more colour, and the last one is this N95, which is this one here, which is Cool Grey 1. So let's just colour that section in. There we go. So those are my 3 colours that I brought. And that is my update for you for today. So what I'm going to do is I just need to put some makeup on, and I'm going to be filming my February book haul and my February wrap-up video. But I'm going to do that. I was going to film my March plan with me for my bullet journal today, but I figured I'd do that tomorrow because I've got all day to do it because I'm not at work or I'm not at university, so I've got that to do. And I also need to edit last week's readathon video because I haven't edited anything at all from last week, so I'm going to do that first and then I'm going to film, because now I've got my ring light I can actually film when it's starting to get gloomy, which is all good. And my reading plans for this week are to finish Paper Girls Volume 1. I also want to start and maybe finish Queen of Shadows, which is the second book in the Throne of Glass series, because I read Throne of Glass last week and I really enjoyed it, so I want to read the second book. It is pathetically trying to snow. I mean, seriously? Okay, so it's 25 to 12 and I woke up a lot later than I wanted to. Look at my hair, oh my god. So I woke up at 10:30 and then I just watched Hayley in Bookland's new reading vlog, and yeah, now it's 25 to 12 and I have a lot to do today. I wanted to, well, I am going to film my March plan with me, so I'm going to do that now. And I think someone's in my room. Hello. Oh, bless. I'm just gonna get changed and then go downstairs and get started with my March plan with me. That's gonna take all day to film because obviously I need to draw it. Oh, I just wanna lie down and sleep. And I need to edit my February wrap up that is going up tonight. But basically, reading wise, I haven't done anything at all. I know I only started this reading vlog yesterday, but I haven't done any reading. Oh bless, it really is trying to snow, isn't it? Oh look, blinds. Oh well, it's not going to stick, so bless this country, because as soon as it starts snowing, well, England just comes to a complete standstill. In other news, I am about to set up my March spread plan with me thing. So I've got all of my bits and pieces in my bag that I'm going to use. And then in that Fairy Loot box, we have, oh, I'm knocking all the coasters over. Washi tape, stickers and postcards. So that's all in there. Camera and tripod, laptop. Okay, so it's actually the Thursday. So I know that I haven't vlogged in a very, very long time. But it is Thursday and today I've been to university. It has been snowing, but it's making everywhere icy and it's absolutely freezing cold, like freezing cold. When I got to the train station this morning at like 7 o'clock, it was -5. Those aren't temperatures that I am used to. It was absolutely freezing. The snow's meant to get worse. England just isn't equipped to deal with weather like this. We're not used to it, so we don't have the amenities to really cope, I guess. We're just not used to it. So when it does happen, there's like a flash of panic, I guess. Reading wise, I started reading Crown of Midnight today by Sarah J Maas, which is the second book in the Throne of Glass series, and I am on page 168. So I'm hoping to get to the halfway mark tonight and then finish the rest over the weekend. I want to finish this and Paper Girls Volume 1 by the end of this reading vlog. Will it happen? I have no clue. And I also managed to get 700 words written of my gender, sex and culture assessment today, which is fab. So I'm really pleased with the progress I've made with that. I'm all up to date with my blog posts. I'm all up to date with filming and editing. So that's all good. So really, I'm on track. I'm doing good.
What does it say above Fiesta?
Poo.
Poo. Mature.
so it's actually the Friday and it is about 5:30 and I've just got back from that lovely walk in the snowy park that you saw with my dad. Just thought I'd give you a really quick update. This morning I've been doing a lot of blogging and editing, so I've been doing that all morning, and then went out for the walk. I did some reading. I finished Paper Girls Volume 1 and I think I'm going to give that a 3.5 because the story just wasn't as gripping as I thought it would be. But I'm going to carry on with the series and see what it's like. It was still a good graphic novel and I'm glad that I've actually read it now, but it wasn't as good as I was expecting it to be. And then for Crown of Midnight I'm on page 216, so I think that's about 52%, something like that, so I'm just over halfway. What I'm going to do now, just until tea's ready, is I'm going to do a bit more blogging. So I'm going to do my February book haul for my blog and then my bullet journal post for my blog. Yeah, that is my plan. And I also need to tidy my room because that's just what it looks like at the moment. I need to put my books away from my haul. So yeah, there's quite a lot of things to do. And look at this. Look at the view of my window of my bedroom. Like, this was completely bare this morning. There was no snow on it at all. And this is probably from the last 2 hours maybe. The sky is completely white and greyish, so it's going to be like this for the rest of the night. Exciting times, guys. Some more snow. So yeah, that is my update for you guys at the moment. I'm not going to my grandma's tonight because it's 9 miles away and traffic's really bad at the moment because of the snow, and it's just going to be a nightmare to get up there because it's going to be really slippy, and it's always worse where my grandma lives, so there's just no point really in risking it. So it's a night in tonight, which means I'm going to be able to get some stuff done. So that's always a good thing as well. Luna. So it's 8:45 on the Saturday morning and I am just about to get ready to walk into town with my mom to meet my dad so we can have a drink. Last night I didn't do any reading apart from finishing Paper Girls Volume 1. I was just catching up on watching The Walking Dead. That was literally all I did. So no reading last night. I put all my books away from my book haul, so all that's sorted now. I planned my bullet journal posts for my blog. Today I'm going to do some filming because I'm not going to work today because of the snow. Hopefully try and finish Crown of Midnight, but I don't think that's going to happen. And also I want to start and finish reading Paper Girls Volume 2. And I've also been looking at some apartments because me and my best friend are planning to move in together. I've started looking at some apartments, which is scary, and I'm obviously looking for big living room spaces because bookshelves. So yeah, that's fun and scary at the same time. I don't really know the first thing about buying an apartment, but there we go. Hey guys, so it's actually the Sunday and it's 10 o'clock at night, and all day pretty much I have been reading The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender, and that's a very long title, but it's by Leslie Walton and it's such a just a strange book, and it's so different from anything that I've ever read before, and I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I have no idea, but it's just really strange. It's basically like a book of family history, and I don't know, it's just really weird. I'll try and describe it in better detail when I write my review when I finished. But I'm on page 222, so I've got about 78 pages left. And I have also started Paper Girls Volume 3. Yeah, I kind of want to finish Paper Girls before I wrap up this whole reading vlog at the end of tonight, because I know I'm not going to read 70 pages before I go to bed, because I have to go to bed early because I need to wake up early for work tomorrow morning. I'm going to try and read Paper Girls Volume 3 though. I haven't really done anything else today apart from read, and then I've just been messing with things on my blog, so I've changed my blog header and I've added some kind of graphics that I've made to some of the pages, so I've done that as well. But apart from that, I haven't really done anything. It's just been a nice relaxing day because I got back from work at 11 o'clock this morning because I started at 7, so I had pretty much all day to do what I wanted, so I just read all day. But tomorrow is where I have to start filming and editing for the next couple of weeks worth of videos, so the work is going to start tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's actually the Monday right now and it's actually 4:30 in the afternoon, but I had work till 2, so this is the first proper chance really that I've had to update you guys. But last night I didn't read anything else, so I didn't read Paper Girls Volume 3, I didn't read Ava Lavender, because by the time that I had finished doing what I had to do, so like getting stuff for work tomorrow, like that was today, tidying my room up, I was just really tired and I had to go to bed, otherwise I wouldn't get enough rest for work. So I didn't do any reading last night, but I'm gonna wrap this video up now. I read a lot last week, so I finished Paper Girls Volume 1 by Brian K. Vaughan, and I'm gonna give that a 3.5 out of 5 because it wasn't as good as I thought it would be, but it was still enjoyable, so that's why I've given it kind of like an average rating. The next book that I read was Crown of Midnight, and I'm giving that a 5 out of 5 hands down because it is just absolutely amazing. Is it better than Throne of Glass? Hell yes. It was so good. I mean, Throne of Glass was brilliant, but Crown of Midnight was just something else. It was so good. So after I finished that, I read Paper Girls Volume 2, and again I'm going to give that a 3.5 out of 5 for the same reasons as Paper Girls Volume 1. It just wasn't as good as I thought it would be, but it was still enjoyable. After that, I started to read The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton, and I am on page 222 of that, so I've got about 78 pages left. That is my wrap up for this reading week. It's been very good. I've read 2 graphic novels and 1 400-page book, which is brilliant because I didn't even think that I'd finish Paper Girls and Crown of Midnight, so I've exceeded my expectations. That's it for another reading vlog. I am nearly finished editing last week's. I can get that up tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will either see you in my next reading vlog next Monday or my next video, which is tomorrow. Bye!